All right, we are back with the Guardian Project podcast. I'm your host, Andy.
And I'm your other host, Mike Coyle.
And tonight we're joined by Max and Brian. Welcome, guys. How are you?
Not bad at all.
Thank you.
Well, we're happy to have you here. If you were here for game one, that was, I don't think anybody saw that coming. So that was
slugfest. It was a slugfest.
It was a really good game. For this game, I'm going to play Nikya of the Old Ways, a Gruul deck that is going to play with a lot of big mana. So Nikya says I can't cast non-creature spells, and whenever I tap whenever I tap a land for mana, I add 1 mana of any type that land produced. So I'm looking to cast a lot of creatures and swing in with things that can be pumped. Coyle, what did you bring?
I am bringing Purphoros, Bronze-Blooded. So this is the newer of the Purphoroses, and this guy's all about sneak attacks. So it's a 7/6 indestructible. It's not a creature unless your devotion is 5 or greater to red. Other creatures I control have haste, and I can pay 2 in a red to put a red creature or an artifact creature from a hand onto the battlefield. So cheating out creatures. Oh, and then I have to sacrifice them at the end step, but maybe sometimes I'll have to. Hopefully we get like a hourglass out there, and we won't have to do that. So yeah, big creatures, swing, go fast, win game.
Nice. And Max, what are you playing this game?
I'm bringing out my Tuvasa, the Sunlit Voltron deck. This is a straight-up Enchantress deck, and I'm just hoping to win with commander damage.
All right. And Brian, what have you got?
I am playing Snake User.
Snake User.
Essentially, I'm playing it a group hug kind of way. So I try to encourage everyone to draw cards in order for my commander to go off.
I like it. Xyris, we've had on the stream before. It can be crazy out of nowhere, and I love it. And that's the one commander I don't mind swinging at me for a lot of damage, because then I get to draw cards.
Get those card draws. Yeah,
I'm gonna get that card draw.
And before we begin, we want to make sure that you check out our show. We are the Guardian Project podcast. We record new episodes every week. We talk about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander, and you can find us on any platform you listen to podcasts on currently.
Yeah, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you can find the links to our show in the notes below. You can also find links to our decks and social media accounts if you want to reach out to us directly. Don't forget to subscribe and follow if you like our content. Brian and Max, where can everyone find you and your content?
First this time, Max.
Okay, yeah, I'm Max. I'm one of the hosts of Commander Central, a commander-focused podcast, which is out on all platforms every Monday. You can find me on Twitter at CMDRCentral_Max.
Awesome.
I guess I'm Brian. I'm one of the hosts of Into the 99. We're another commander-based podcast. Our new episodes release every Sunday at noon. We do have a website where we do have members of the community that write articles for us. Very interesting topics that are being discussed. And then you can also find all of our content on our website, which is intoThe99.com. Thank you.
Wonderful. All right, well, I got lucky, and I get to go first this game. So I'm going to kick us
off. Rigged. Notice how both you and Coyle went first today?
Hey, I went last the first game, right?
I always go first the first game.
Draw. I'm going to play a Stomping Ground. I will lose 2 life and play a Llanowar Elves and pass.
Definitely hacks.
I'm just going to draw.
You can blame Spell Table for giving me first.
This snow-covered mountain and cast a Soul Ring and pass.
Oh.
Hacks. Definitely hacks. Look at this.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to draw. I'll play a Temple Garden tap and pass the turn.
Let's make them feel bad there, Max. Okay.
Yeah.
Draw.
I'm playing fair magic.
I will play a Cinderglade tapped, and I will pass.
All right. I'm gonna follow this up with something even more interesting. We're gonna tap the Stomping Ground for an Elvish Mystic. I'm gonna play a Gruul Turf and return Stomping Ground to my hand.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna swing at Coyle for 1.
I'll go to 39.
And then I pass.
Untap, draw.
Thanks for the follow, Dana. I appreciate that. Happened while we were taking our quick break. Appreciate it.
I'm going to play the Snow-Covered Mountain. And I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to cast the Solemn Simulacrum, go grab a mountain, enter the battlefield, tapped, and pass.
All right. Thank you for the follow, Olson34.
Untap. Play a Sea of Clouds.
Sea of Clouds.
And then I will enchant the Sea of Clouds with a Fertile Ground and pass the turn.
So Fertile Ground lets it tap for what now?
Any color.
Any
additional
color.
mana of any color.
Okay.
So it is a tri-land, essentially.
I will draw. I will play a forest. And I will then tap 2, and I will play Arcane Signet. And I'll pass.
All right. Untap. I'm going to draw. I will play Stomping Ground, and I'm going to lose 2 more life. And I am going to pay 5. I'm going to play Nikya of the Old Ways. And then I'm going to pass.
Untap.
It's turn 3. What is this?
It's turn 3 with 2 dorks.
I'm going to tap 5 for my commander. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
It's turn 3. What is this, Coil?
It's mono red ramp.
And that one can block, right? Or no, it's not a creature unless the devotion is 5. Yeah.
And my current devotion is 1.
All right.
I'll play Tropical Island. I'll tap 3 for my commander.
Nice.
And I will pass the turn.
It must be nice, guys. I will draw.
Hey, I missed my land drop. To be fair.
I will play a mountain. Now, how can I do this?
That's a nice mountain, though.
It is a very nice mountain.
Yeah.
I will tap 3 to play a Cultivate.
Oh, that's a nice Cultivate, too.
Yeah, I had to pick them up. And then I am going to fetch 2 islands. Oh, that's a forest. Do I have islands in here? There we go. Island into play and an island into my hand. And then that will be a pass of my turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. I will play a mountain. And then I will tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll add all green, I guess. I'm going to play a Regal Behemoth. I'm the Monarch.
Yeah, you are.
I'll draw my crown. And then whenever I tap a land for mana, when I'm the Monarch, I add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool.
It's the best mana doubler because it's 1 mana of any color.
And then I'm going to play Magus of the Candelabra.
Ooh.
So pay X, tap to untap X target lands. And then after that, I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing 5 at Coil.
I'll block with Solemn Simulacrum.
Yes.
I'll draw a card. Does it have trample?
It does not. No, Nikya does not. Nope.
All right.
And then I'm gonna draw my crown when I pass the turn, but I'm gonna draw because I'm the Monarch.
That's true. Okay.
Okay.
I will untap, and I will draw.
That was a really bad crown, but we're going with it. It looks more like a jester's hat. But
it looks like one that came off the floor of a Burger King place.
it did. That's where I got it. How'd you know?
Because I think it was mine before it fell on the floor.
So play a Snow-Covered Mountain for turn. And then I'm going to tap 5, and I'm going to cast Ilharg the Raise Boar.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a thing. Banana crown.
Banana crown. That is pretty much what it looks like.
I'll move to combat. I'll declare Ilharg the Raised Boar as an attacker at max.
Ouch.
Attack trigger.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
going to put Thundermare into the battlefield.
What is that?
So Thundermare is a summon Thundermare 5/5.
Okay.
It says Thundermare is unaffected by summoning sickness. When Thundermare enters the battlefield, tap all other creatures.
Nice.
Okay.
So it'll be 6 in on Max, and the Thundermare will come in attacking Andy.
Yeah, how much is that?
5.
All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna lose my crown.
Yeah, I am the monarch.
I'm the monarch.
And then I'll move to my end step. Delayed trigger from Ilharg. I'll put Thundermare back in my hand and draw a card from being the monarch.
Okie dokie. I'll untap and draw. We're going to kick things off with a Destiny Spinner,
Nice.
which will draw me a card.
Yes. And that says creature spells can't be countered.
Creature and enchantment spells
Creature
like
and
control
enchantment.
can't be countered.
Okay.
Really good.
Play an island for my land for turn. Play a staggering insight on Tuvasa. This creature gets +1/+1 and has lifelink, and then when it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And Coil, I'm going to swing at you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I declare no blocks.
I will
And take
gain
5.
5, and I will draw a card. And I will pass my turn.
And then draw a card at your end step.
You
Oh, and I'm the monarch.
You're the monarch.
Okay,
need a
I
token.
will untap and draw. I will play a forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will cast Xyris.
Oh yeah.
I will then tap 1, and I'll play Aqueous Form.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very good.
And I will pass the turn.
All right. I will untap. And I will draw for turn. Oh, man. Well, this is better than I thought, but I didn't. All right. I'm going to move to combat.
Mhm.
And Max, I'm going to swing at you for 5 trample.
What? That seems fair.
He wants that monarch back.
Okay. So I'm the monarch again. So this is whenever I add 1 mana that this produces. So now my land's tapped for 3 mana, and this one taps for 4. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to pay...
No, 10.
Huh?
No, nothing.
And then I'm going to pay 3 of it, and I'm going to untap 3 lands.
Mm-hmm. To get 7.
To have 7. And now I'm going to play... and I guess I add green. I'm going to play a Nyx Bloom Ancient.
Oh,
Nice.
gross.
Nice.
Thank you for the follow. Oh, thanks for the follow, Bruce.
Ready?
And then, so now when I tap a permanent for mana, it produces 3 times as much. So it'll be 3 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then I add 30. I think it taps for 18. Is there the judge still in the chat, Chris?
Each additional mana you would get when you tap it is also tripled.
Oh, it's so this land would tap for 1, 2,
for 9.
For 9, and then 18, and then this is tapping for 4 times, so 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
30.
stupid. This is dumb. This deck's dumb. All right, I'm gonna play.
Sorry, what?
It taps for 30 mana because it's tripled. Whenever you tap
So-
for mana, it taps for 3 times that amount.
This one taps for 30.
So it's the tap the ability, but it wouldn't. So for Nikya's doubling those lands. So
This is just add 1, and
it's
this one's
add
add
one.
1. So I don't think it does. I think this taps for
9. No, yeah.
no.
No, 3. So 3 times. Yeah, 3 tripled is 9. So yeah, 9 for each mana. Yeah,
9,
no, he is
9,
right.
and this one is 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's that.
Wow, this is
This
foolish.
is too much math.
I thought math was supposed to be for the
Oh.
blockers.
Okay. I'm in
And you have your
Gatherer right
elves
now.
every 12.
You what,
I'm in-
Coil?
I'm in Gatherer right now. So if an ability triggers whenever you tap something for mana and produces mana, that triggered mana ability won't be affected by Nyx Blue Mage.
Okay, so then these tap for 3, 3, and 6, and then I just add the 2 mana on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, math is not for blockers. Math is for Nyx Bloom Ancient now. Yes,
Yeah.
Chad is correct.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to tap for 3, 4, 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm going to do 5 again, so I have 10. I am going to play a Bane of Progress. No, I'm not. That's stupid. Nope, because it kills my Nyx Bloom Ancient.
Yes.
I'm going to play a Woodland Bellower, and I'm going to look for a non-legendary green creature with CMC 3 or less and put it onto the battlefield. So not a non-legendary green creature, CMC 3 or less.
Is it the 3 CMC creature that when it enters the battlefield you get to search for a creature with CMC 6 or greater?
I mean, that's in
Pearson
here.
file?
It's in here, but I don't know if that's what I want. CMC 3 or less. Yeah, the Fierce Empath.
Yeah.
I mean, that is an option.
That's funny.
I kind of like that Destiny Spinner though, but
Mhm.
Omnath Locus of Mana seems fun.
That does-
Oh,
No, it's legendary. You literally cannot grab that. It literally says don't grab legendaries. So
That's
that's not what we're doing.
Is that Omnath even legendary anymore now that there's a 4-color Omnath?
It is still legendary. It's still legendary. All right. Well, we'll grab Shaman of Forgotten Ways.
That's a strong card.
So that was 6, and I had 10, so I have 4 mana left. With my 4 mana, I'm gonna cast a Clothis, God of Destiny,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm not gonna do anything else for that turn. So I'm gonna end it, and I'm gonna draw for being the Monarch.
And I am going to make a snack.
All right.
that was one turn. I feel like that was like 6 turns in one.
Well, we had to do math, right? So we had to go back
True.
to the math books and figure out how math worked.
Math's hard.
Math is for Nyx Bloom Ancient now.
Yes, it certainly is. All right, I'm going to untap and I'm going to draw. I am going to. I'm going to have some fun too. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, I'm gonna make it so Brian has some fun. Is really what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, are
because
you
the more
wheeling
things I-
us?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
What? Come on.
That's a lot of
I'm okay with
snakes.
You love to wheel.
Yeah, but I like what's in my hand.
You'll get better things. You'll get better things on the next
Think
hand.
about how many snakes you're gonna get. So I'm going to move to combat. I am going to declare Ilharg as an attacker at max again.
Yep.
And then Ilharg trigger. I am going to have... Andy, do you have any flyers or reachers over there?
Nope.
I'm going to have a Dragon Mage come in attacking Andy.
Yeah. So how much am I taking?
It's 5.
I'll take another 5.
I'll take the 6.
And then Dragon Mage damage trigger. Every person will discard their hand and draw 7.
I'm very upset with you, by the way.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I'm losing my Skarg the Rage Pit, which that would have been really good with now. But now that I drew it off of the Monarch, Eternal Witness and Wood Elves, along with that Bane of Progress.
I'm losing Godo, Emrakul's Hatcher, Fire Diamond, Sandstone Oracle, Vandal Blast, Thundermare, and Thundermaw Hellkite.
Okay.
Pact of Negation, Aura, Silence, Mighty Look Tutor, Sarah's Sanctum, Scavenger Grounds, Breeding Pool, and the Plains.
Okay.
Mine was a Forest, Island, Fierce Guardianship, Bloom Tender, and Lightning Greaves.
There were some fun things in there. Yeah, you're right, Brian. There was some
But
things.
then you get 21 snakes, though.
I do.
Main phase 2. I'm going to play this land for turn. And then, then I will move to my end step and return Dragon Mage to my hand.
I'm going to Enlighten Tutor.
I'm also drawing a card from being the Monarch.
Yep.
Does blue mana count as a blue card?
No.
Like an island?
Yeah.
Yeah, if only.
I have to discard down to hand size. So I'm going to discard this Ruby Medallion.
Oh, and you were the Monarch and you drew a card, correct?
I did. So you got 22 snakes just from my turn.
Yep.
Which makes it so that Priest of the Forgotten Ways. What is it called again? Shaman of the Forgotten Ways. Now you're gonna have a good life total when that thing gets activated. Yeah. I'll be at 1. I have enough mana to sneak some stuff out, but.
And then it's Max's turn.
Yep, and I am gonna reveal the Insight is what I Enlighten Tutored for.
What is Insight?
Whenever an opponent casts a green spell, I draw a card.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Max. How are you?
I might have green spells in my hand.
I'm untap, and I will draw Insight. I will play a Plane. We'll play Insight, which will draw a card.
Okay.
So you drew a card, or who's drawing a card? Sorry.
I drew a card. You make a snake.
Oh, yes. Sounds good.
Oh, I'm not the Monarch.
I just want to see Brian throw a coat of arms on the battlefield next to him. and then win. Straight up win.
This is the best Nikya's ever performed.
That's really good.
It's never done this, so.
And then I'm just gonna
move
through combat and pass my turn.
Okay.
Shared Animosity would also do it.
I will draw. I will play an island. I will tap 3. Okay, let's go. Tap 3. And I will play Ashnod's Altar.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's a lot of mana.
Mhm.
No responses.
Nope.
No.
No.
I will sacrifice 3 snakes for 6 mana to cast Psychosis Crawler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
With
I don't want to wheel anymore.
No wheeling, no wheeling.
I will tap for a green and 1. And I will tribute to the wild.
What
Each
is
opponent sacrifices an artifact or enchantment.
That's a green card, right?
Yes.
I'll draw.
I will make a snake.
I'll tap this Soul Ring for 2. Well, actually,
Is Clothos an enchantment? It
Yes.
is.
yeah.
I was hoping it would have been that Nyx Bloom.
I will tap my Sea of Clouds to cycle a Scattered Grove, and then sacrifice the Fertile Ground.
I'm going to tap. This is before everyone sacrifices everything, just in case it matters. But I'm going to tap 3 and sneak out a Meteor Golem and target Shaman of the Forgotten Ways.
Oh, I'm cool with that.
Because it would put me to 1 life.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to activate. I'm just surprised you're leaving up the Psychosis Crawler we'll lose to.
I was going to. Well, I'd lose to yours faster. And then the Meteor Golem is what I'll choose to sacrifice.
I'll then pay 1 and sack a snake for Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, we lose to this, I assume. Or will. 1, 2, 3,
Well,
4.
We lose
only
7.
7.
We lose
Well,
7.
it'll be 7. I assume this kind of starts a chain. So, right? So, okay, so we just wheel. Yeah, discard and draw.
Yep.
Okay.
So if there's no responses, yeah.
I do not.
Nope.
I will
Nope.
create another 21 snakes.
I should really test Tribute in a deck. I don't run it in any, but it feels good. Problem is, I never want to pull Unrather to Glamour or Pierce Whim for it. Yeah, I had never seen that card cast before.
I will sack 2 snakes
Oh, I take 7.
to Fury's Puzzle Box.
Oh, and we lose 7.
Yeah,
we,
and
we
you
lost
all lose
7 off of
7.
that.
Ugh. Oh, that's a Teferi's Puzzle Box. That's cute.
Sure is. We will then, unfortunately. Oh, yay! Andy, you have no flying. Actually, I'm gonna come at Coil for 3. Unblockable.
What makes it unblock? Oh yeah, you have Aqueous Form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I can flash out a flyer. No, I can't. Yeah, no blocks. Take 3.
And you'll draw 3.
I will.
And I will get 3 more snakes, and I will draw 3 cards as well.
And then we'll all take an additional 3.
Yes.
Ooh. Tap 2 and a snake. I will play Teferi's Ageless Insight.
Yeah. That's great. So you draw double the cards if it wasn't your first draw for the turn.
Correct. I will then. I will have to then pass the turn.
Okay.
See, I'm at 20 life higher than I thought I was going to be.
So please draw your first card and then.
Do I draw,
bottom.
then put everything on bottom and draw the number I
Yeah.
had? So I'm going to put this.
Correct.
So I'm going to draw 1 and then I'm drawing 8.
Oh, and I have to pitch. I'm gonna pitch an Evolving Wilds. An 8?
Yeah.
So I will get 8, going up to 50 snakes.
This is terrible. I guess I play a forest, and I'll play. So this taps for 3 plus 1 is 4. So I'm gonna play Ronus the Indomitable.
Oh, draw.
Yes.
I will make a snake.
And then I will do, so I've got 4, 8, 6. So 14. I have 15 mana floating. What are you going to flash out, Coil? Can I take you out?
I have things to flash out.
How many can you flash?
I only have 4 mana, so only one thing.
One thing?
Mm-hmm. So
because
the question is, can I turn Purphoros into a creature?
You can't trample through 51 snakes and a Psychosis Crawler?
I don't think so. I mean, I have 5, 10, 15, 21. I have 21 power on the board that I can pump. I have 15 mana, so
you can do it
5 times.
Yeah.
So I can give. So right now it's what did I say? 21.
Yep. Plus another 10.
Yeah, so 31 is the best I can do, and I can't deal with the snakes. I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So it's not getting back around, right? So
you could do it more than that because you could tap your Llanowar Elves for 3 mana.
I mean, I guess I could do. I guess you're right. You're right.
So it's still not enough.
Not enough to take out Brian. And Brian, how much mana do you have untapped that isn't just colorless that you could sack for those snakes?
Big old zeros.
Okay. And the Psychosis Crawlers, how big?
7/7.
7/7. Yeah, I mean,
I think taking a coil is the better option.
Of course you think that.
He took you out first last game.
You're not wrong. You're actually not wrong there.
If you want to carry over from game to game.
But
you're saying you don't?
But you did take out.
I definitely do.
You did take out my Shaman of Forgotten Ways,
which could have put me at 1.
I know. I was going to take you out this turn anyway.
Exactly.
I was going to take you and Max out.
Oh, well, you're welcome, Max.
Wow. Jeez, thanks for having me.
Man, looks like I did take care of the right threat.
All right, I'm going to move to I'm going to use, because I have 1 floating, I'm going to use that for Ronus's ability. I'm going to give that to the Woodland Bellower. And I'm going to move to combat. And I'm going to ship these at Coil. So 8 plus 15 is 23. Nope, 22. 23.
So then I will pay 3. I'm going to flash out a Cavalier of Flame. When it enters the battlefield, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. I'll discard 9 cards and draw 9 cards.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I'll go to 60.
And how big is Nyx Plumage chat?
It's 5/5.
And then Ronus does what with the pump?
+2/+0 and gains trample.
Okay. I'll put Purphoros in front of Nyx Plumage chat.
Mm-hmm.
And Cavalier of Flames in front of Regal Behemoth.
All right, so I'm going to tap these for 15.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tap this to untap 3 lands. So I go down to 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll tap this and I go up to 27.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will assign 9 of them. So I guess I'm just going to add it amongst these. 18. I'll put an additional 18 power on.
I'm assuming at least 2 of those triggers are gonna go.
Yeah, I'll do 2, 4, 6, 8.
Just to give them trample.
Yeah, I mean it's giving +2, +0, and trample. Yeah, so I mean this had trample, this had trample. I guess I give it. I mean these 2 will at least get 1, so they have trample as well.
Sure. So I can only absorb 11.
And I sent in
18 plus 23.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll die, and so will your Nyx Blue shit in the Regal Behemoth.
Yes.
Cool.
As they should.
Yes.
Nyx Blue
I did my job.
Did the work. It did the work. And then after that, I don't move to discard, and I pass my turn.
Okay, so I'll untap. I'll draw 1. 9 go on the bottom, and I'll draw 9.
Go to 69 snakes.
Nice.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Ooh. What did you have there? The coil. That's the thing that steals artifacts.
Okay, Tyrant.
Yeah.
Yep. A Relentless Assault, Mirror March, Dockside Extortionist, Moonveil Dragon.
Thank you for killing him.
That was
Yes.
off of. Well, I guess I wouldn't have been able to cast any of this though, because it would go to the bottom of my library.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I'll play Yavimaya Coast for my land for turn.
Brian, I enabled you so much this game.
You
You're
did.
still attacking me from the grave.
I will play an Eidolon of Blossoms.
Nice.
Cast trigger. And it's a battlefield trigger.
Oh, another snake and 1.
I just want to know how Brian's going to take us out.
I think I kill you guys on my upkeep when I draw. Because I draw my first card, and then I draw 1, 2, 3, 8 times 2. 16.
All right, just play Narset Parter of Veils.
I think I have to do this. I'll pass to exile the Psychosis Crawler.
Oh.
It's a good call.
Oh.
Or attempt to.
Oh.
Do you want the land?
I think the answer is yeah, right?
I will get the
Well,
land.
because then it gets exiled.
Well, no, I milled and I forced myself to get rid of like everything. All of my counter spells are in my graveyard. My Force of Will was in that last wheel.
Nice.
And then I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Okay, so I will untap.
All right, we don't take damage for that. We might just
Andy,
get
why is
nailed.
You're welcome.
Why is your Regal Behemoth still alive?
Oh, because I put the Woodland Bellower away. That's why.
Okay.
They look the same. I would have made the same mistake.
They do actually, like, from a distance.
From a distance. I don't know any more words to that song.
I don't even know what song you're talking about.
Yeah,
No,
Sounded
chat, I'm
Disney-esque.
not alone here. No, it's not. It's not Disney. I'm gonna find it now.
I'm gonna return to nature. Your Eidolon of Blossoms.
what does that do?
Destroy target artifact or destroy target enchantment.
Is it green?
Yes, it is.
So I'm gonna draw.
I will get a
And
snake.
that is destroyed.
Okay, and then I will blue and a green to play Growth Spiral. I will draw 2. This is all my upkeep, just so you guys know.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Well, you're playing the banned cards now.
I will play my land.
Oh, Growth Spiral,
no.
I draw.
I will get a snake. I will then
It's by Bette Midler. The song I was singing was by Bette Midler.
draw my.
When you growth spiraled, you drew 2, right?
Yes.
All right.
Chat also said that that someone found a volcanic island in a gutter of a Wisconsin gas station.
1,
That
2,
sounds
3,
legit.
4,
I
5,
believe that.
6. Put 6 to the bottom, and then 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Do you still have the volcanic island?
Volcanic Island.
Yeah, so, someone found one in the gutter of a Wisconsin gas station,
And
and it's in
Oh.
their Bruderclad deck. That's funny. Ooh.
Yay!
Ooh, Dana said that there's not much to. Oh, you go for it, Brian.
1 and
I can.
stack a snake
Wow.
for a Phyrexian altar.
Oh, okay. Now we got color mana.
It's scary.
Yeah, that's
This is scary.
Dana scored a $25 tropical island from a former LGS.
I will
Because someone rolled over it with a desk chair, so now they got a wheel mark.
2, 4, 6.
Oh, so someone rolled over it with a chair, so you got it for $25.
You got it for $25.
Oh
Oh,
my!
Drowsy's Monument?
Like a game.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh,
That's really good. That's how we lose.
better than Bantu's Monument, that's for sure.
I'd swing out with 2, 69
Yeah.
2/2 snakes that are indestructible and flying.
Some
Wouldn't
of
it
those have
wouldn't
summon sickness, right?
Wouldn't it be funny if I had the fog spell?
I don't draw for any of mine, and I would have sacrificed the ones from his draw.
You wouldn't be able to cast that spell, would you, Andy?
The free one?
Yeah, because doesn't Nikya make us you can only cast creature
You're
spells?
right. I couldn't even. It's not even in the deck, but you're right. I couldn't because Nikya's out. That is the worst Nanbo I've ever seen.
That's a bad nombo.
That's a bad Nanbo. Nikya and the free commander spells. I die.
Oh no.
I have no
Yeah, I'm dead.
response.
I
I
could
have-
have killed you guys other ways. I had my Goblin Bombardment, Offhand, and Frostfang.
Ooh.
I could have, if I really wanted to, cause myself to draw.
Ooh.
I've never seen a Thassa's Oracle on here before, so there's that. Oh my gosh, that was a good game. Xyris sneaks in and gets games. It really does. That one wasn't so sneaky,
Snakes.
but it snakes in.
Well, my friend mentions he would put mine at like a power level 8 because it wins out of nowheres.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, some decks can do that. I mean, I have a Lysolda the Blood Witch deck that wins off of Animate Dead and World Gorger Dragon. But otherwise, it doesn't really do a whole lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes it naturally draws it on turn 3. Sometimes it can do it on turn 11. So, you know, it's like, if you lived long enough to be able to do it.
I mean, I've got Blightsteel Colossus in this deck, so
Yeah. Well, Max and Brian, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you guys had a good time. These were great games.
Oh, I had so much fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
thanks for being on.
And everyone in chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Max, once again, tell everyone where they can find you.
Yeah, I'm Max. I'm one of the co-hosts of Commander Central, a Commander Focus podcast, which launches on all podcasting platforms every Monday morning. You can follow me on Twitter at CMDRCentral_Max, and the show is at CMDRCentral.
Wonderful. And Brian, where can we find you?
I'm Brian. I'm one of the hosts of Into the 99. You can find us on all the major platforms for our podcast. We do have a YouTube page where we put up our live games and deck techs, as well as we start to video record our episodes. As well as if you're looking for a one-stop shop for all our stuff, into the 99.com has all like links to our YouTube and everything.
Wonderful. Well, Coyle, we never really plugged our website. I guess we should do that, right? You can check us out at theguardianprojectpodcast.com. You can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/theguardianproject. Woo! Because we now have our custom URL. Thank you so much for the follow, Jackals. We record a podcast every week, and we stream Paper Commander every Thursday. So we will be back next week with more gameplay. Have a wonderful night, everyone, and we will see you next week.
Good night.
See you guys.
Bye.